This week on Inside Boulder News, a stream bank stabilization project is in full swing at Eben G Park. A community-wide partnership brings Winter Bike Week to Boulder, and the Boulder Police Department trains for high-risk situations. Welcome to Inside Boulder News. I'm Ashley Prill. Eben G Park is getting a much-needed makeover thanks to funding from the Community Culture and Safety Tax that was passed in November of 2014. The popular park has seen significant erosion and exposed tree roots in recent years that are being addressed in a stream bank stabilization project.
Putting down some more durable surfaces. There's some stabilized granite. There will be some concrete picnic pads. We are putting in some stone steps. We'll have 7 different access steps leading down to the creek to make things safer and more accessible. We're also putting in some habitat restoration areas, and there'll be a series of different boulders and features included as well. One thing that's kind of cool about this project is we are using local materials. We have some stones that we're getting from a quarry up in Lyons. We're also reusing a lot of the boulders that are being excavated to put the steps in, and so we're going to be reusing a lot of that material on site as well. There's a few different reasons for doing it. One of them is to help protect and save the trees and to improve the habitat, but also improve the safety for the park users. It will also improve water quality with the dirt that was washing down into the creek previously. It degraded the water quality of the creek, and so this will help improve that as well. And also in putting in new picnic table pads and new picnic tables, it'll make it more accessible for people with disabilities.
Part of the project will involve removing a large silver maple tree during the week of January 25th.
It was identified by forestry as being hazardous. It has a pretty significant lean over the playground. And so, and the root system has been damaged with some of the post-flood cleanup activities. So in order to prevent it from being a safety issue, we're going to be taking it out as part of this project.
The makeover will be complete in time for residents and visitors to enjoy the park this summer. For more information about the project, visit the city's website. In December, several members of the Boulder community participated in the Paris climate talks, and on January 28th, you're invited to hear about their experiences. C3 Boulder Climate Culture Collaborative is hosting the event in an effort to build awareness about what the Paris climate talks mean to Boulder going forward.
This event is for any and all who want to come and who want to learn more, maybe what the COP was. Maybe they're new to the community and they really want to tie in. This is just a great networking opportunity, and it's a great way to learn more about what we want to have happen within our community in 2016 and beyond. So there will be city council members there, and there will be community activists there and students. It's really open for all.
Colleen Scanlon-Lyons went to Paris on behalf of the Governor's Climate and Forest Task Force, a global network made up of 29 states and provinces, to facilitate opportunities for governors and other civil servants to have their voices heard at the Climate Summit. But she says it's just as important for members of the Boulder community to be involved in the climate conversation.
It has to come down to individuals, individual choices, individual connections, individual strategies that come together to then make an impact. You know, whether you're deciding, my husband has ridden the bus for 20 years to Denver, pretty big bus time. So whether you're making that choice to ride the bus to Denver, or whether you're making the choice to talk with one of your state legislators, or whether you're making the choice to buy a specific product. Yesterday in the New York Times, Walmart was talking about how good business has to be linked to good decisions about climate. This is Walmart. So how can we have these conversations going? And conversations happen between individuals. So that's key.
The National League of Cities, ICLEI, World Wildlife Fund, and the U.S. Green Building Council paid for former mayor and current council member Matt Applebaum's trip to Paris to shed light on Boulder's successes and struggles with climate change.
So it's a combination of, you know, political will and really understanding the implications of climate change, and, you know, trying to really, as best as every city can, do our little piece of it, learn from each other, pilot things. Boulder's great at that. Demonstrate certain things that work. Again, Boulder is great at that. We're known for that. But also recognizing that the economics of the situation is changing dramatically, and that you don't want to be way behind the curve in that, whether you're a city or a region or a state or a country. So all of those things kind of came together at the COP. All of those conversations happening simultaneously with all of these really interesting people. What people see out of it, of course, is the international agreements. Those are critical, but lots of work happening below those international levels. Lots of that will continue, and I have no doubt Boulder will continue to be a key part of that.
For more information about the event and to get your free tickets, visit the C3 Boulder website. After years and years of successful Bike to Work days in both the winter and summer, a new partnership between the City of Boulder, Boulder County, Boulder Valley School District, University of Colorado Boulder, and Community Cycles debuts Winter Bike Week. Winter Bike Week is January 25th through January 29th, and residents, students, and employees are all encouraged to participate.
A highlight of the week still continues to be Winter Bike to Work Day, which is Wednesday, January 27th. Once again, we'll have great breakfast offered at locations around town. We've got over a dozen stations in the City of Boulder, but we also have stations in Louisville and Longmont and Lafayette and Niwot, so that people can stop there on their way into town, thanks to Boulder County and their efforts. In addition to Winter Bike to Work Day, we have some winter cycling workshops offered by Community Cycles to get people in gear and answer any questions you might have about winter riding, like gloves and what kind of clothing to wear. We have a bike light giveaway on Tuesday, because it'll still be dark on the way home. And then we are offering pastries on the path on Friday, just as, keep going, keep doing it. We're going to reward you with that. We've introduced a fun and friendly commuter challenge like we have in the summer for Bike to Work Day in the summer. So it's at Love to Ride. You register and you track any trip that's greater than 10 minutes. Biking. You can register as an individual, and we encourage you to form a team, either through your school or through your work site, and then you can compete against other teams, and we'll be offering recognition to the teams that get the highest participation. We'll also be recognizing individuals with great prizes.
For details on all Winter Bike Week activities or to register and track your biking trips for recognition and prizes, visit lovetoride.net/Boulder. Last week, the Boulder Police SWAT team and Boulder Police negotiators joined forces to run training scenarios designed to mimic hostage situations. The two train together several times a year to make sure that any situations they may encounter in real life are as seamless as possible.
Well, with the SWAT team, things that we're responding to are going to be the highest risk situations. So, we have absolutely got to have that continuous training so that we can be on top of our game as much as possible and be prepared really to respond to any situation that might arise here.
Like the situation that took place in Boulder on November 24, 2015. After several hours of negotiation, a suspect wanted in connection with an out-of-state investigation was taken into custody without incident.
We've got a lot of resources as far as equipment and tactical experience that we can bring to the table, and just to truly ensure everybody's safety, and that goes again from any potential victims, hostages, the community, officer safety, and also any suspect safety. If we can resolve a situation like we did a few weeks ago with the Baltimore situation, where we resolved it peacefully and we had somebody actually surrender, that's the best for everybody. That's best for the community, that's best for all the officers involved. So it does take additional resources to accomplish that. There's a lot of moving parts that go into any kind of a response like that, that we actually have to cover all of. Perimeters and intel gathering. And you also get fatigued at some point. So sometimes we'll contact other agencies to come and provide us some relief so that we can be fresh. If we do have to go in on a dynamic situation, we're prepared to do that. And we're prepared to respond to that in the best and safest possible fashion.
The officers used the event center building at the Flatirons Golf Course as the backdrop for their scenarios. The building was badly damaged in the 2013 flood and is set to be demolished. Volunteers for police training scenarios have graduated from the Citizens Police Academy. For more information about how you can participate in the Citizens Police Academy, contact Coordinator Karen McPherson. Downtown Boulder and the Boulder County Farmers Market teamed up again this year to bring colorful new lamp pole banners to the Pearl Street Mall. The banners were created by student artists from Columbine Elementary, Casey Middle School, and Boulder High School as part of the 2016 Student Banner Project. The banners all have a farming theme and will be on display through mid-April. For a photo gallery of all the banners and information about how you can vote for your favorite one, visit boulderdowntown.com/2016 banners. Thank you for watching Inside Boulder News. Stay in touch with us on Facebook and Twitter by submitting news tips and questions. You can also sign up to receive video updates right in your inbox. Just go to boulderchannel8.com and click on subscribe.